This is what I don't understand. Everyone wants to be successful, but no one wants to do the things that will make them successful. So follow this tip that I told you. It makes things so much easier. Yo guys, it's the Warrior Team back again, back with another interesting, educating video for you lot. So basically today we're going to be talking about the cure to procrastination. So let me give you a little background story as to why I'm talking about it. So when I was younger, I mean really like a year ago, I couldn't focus on anything. Literally, if someone gave me a book to read, I'd give them a box to the face. That's the type of person I was really. And instead of doing the things that would get me ahead in life that I needed to do, I'd put them off and I'd procrastinate because I literally couldn't focus. I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit down and do work, even though I knew that it'd get me to a better place. And I know that a lot of yous are struggling off the same thing that I'm talking about. And I've really got a solution that's helped me out. And the proof's in the pudding, really. So in the past year, I've been able to get my physique right. I've read about 7 books in the last like 4 months. And keeping in mind that I've never read a book before in my life. So this tip's really helped me. I've also started programming. I've got everything that used to be messy in my life. I've got it patterned now. Like everything's under control. And you can do the same. It's really easy. I know it's not no magic potion. It's not like there's not a magic cure to it, but this is so easy to implement in your life that if you don't, you don't want to be successful. So you've probably heard of the dopamine effect, right? So let me explain it to you. If you're someone who likes playing video games, then video games is a high stimulating activity. The dopamine levels in your brain will be high. Dopamine is a chemical which basically says something's fun, or you know what I mean. So if you're doing them high stimulating activities all the time, and then when you go to pick up and read a book, your brain's gonna say no. Like, you are not gonna be able to focus properly on reading a book unless you force yourself to do it, which me and you both know that it feels like death. We don't want to do that, do we? So I've done my research on this, and I was thinking, how can I become more productive? Because I know I need to do things to get the life that I want to live, basically. And the thing that I did that's changed everything was getting stuff done in the morning. See, if you wake up and you pick up your phone, go on social media, turn on the TV, do all these highly stimulating things, when it comes down to doing work later in the day, you're gonna be like, I can't be asked, I can't be bothered doing this work. And that's because of the dopamine levels in your brain. What you need to do is wake up in the morning and not look at your phone, not go on social media. You should be jumping on your desk, doing the work that you need to do, the exercise that you need to do, and then you can jump into doing them fun things. Or else your productivity levels are gonna be so low if you don't do that. And no, I'm not saying you need to wake up at 6 in the morning to do this. I'm just saying, when you wake up, don't go on your phone, don't do all these things. Sit on your desk. If you sit on your desk, you're bound to do some work, and your brain is gonna literally trick you into thinking that the work is easy because you've not been exposed to all these outer, like, stimulating activities that will draw you out of getting stuff done. So keep that in mind. Like I said, this trick here is literally, it's changed my life. I've been able to do things that I never thought I'd be able to do. I never thought I'd be able to sit down at my desk and do a bunch of coding work. Like, no, that's not me. I'm supposed to be out there doing other type of stuff. But I knew that it's stuff that I had to do to become successful. This is what I mean. If you want to become successful, you need to sacrifice. You need to sacrifice. There's no other way around it. If you come to me and tell me like, oh, I can't do that because I'm not a morning person, like, You're not a morning person because you've not made it a habit to wake up in the morning like consecutively. How can you expect to be a morning person if you've not put in the effort to be a morning person? See, this is what I don't understand. Everyone wants to be successful, but no one wants to do the things that will make them successful. So follow this tip that I told you. It makes things so much easier. If you're waking up and the first thing you're doing is going on your phone and leaving work for later on, I promise you it's gonna be so soul draining, and it's just gonna be hard. Like you won't want to do the work. If you do it in the morning, you got it out of the way, and then for the rest of your day you feel free. You feel free because the work's done. You got nothing else to do. If you want to, you can put in some more work, which is what I do, and I'd advise anyone else to do, but that's just, it depends on how much you want it really. So I'm telling you, don't go on your phone in the morning. Do your work in the morning. Exercise in the morning. You know what I mean? You want to have a good body, but you're not exercising. Why is that? Because you're not going to the gym. Why is that? Because it's not stimulating enough. Dopamine levels are all over the place. Some people even take it to the next level and they do dopamine detoxes, which is where they won't do any high stimulating activities for a while, just so that their dopamine levels in their brain can re-level. And when they're reading a book, their brain's not telling them, oh, that's boring, let's go play video games. When they're reading a book, the brain's telling them, wow, this is better than doing nothing. So it'll look fun to you, it'll get fun to you. And before you know it, you'll be doing things that before you thought was super hard. And now it's just like, you're just smashing it. You know what I mean? So put it into practice, do the work. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I just want the best for yous. It worked for me, so it'll definitely work for you. Do you know what I mean? So put it into practice. Don't just skip over this video. Try doing it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's many more videos to come. I want you to see all of them. Let's grow together. Let's go.